Welcome back to NWA Main Event Wrestling. Jason James, Mike Porter coming at you. Mike, we're at the studios for this match, and we have from Portland, Tennessee, Shane Williams as he does battle with the Prince Polynesian, Lani Ki Aloha.
I didn't know Shane was from Portland. Jason, you're up to date only more than I am.
I was speaking as if this footage is coming to you from Portland,
I thought
Tennessee.
You said Shane Williams from Portland.
No, he's
Tennessee.
from Knoxville. Actually.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. That's what I thought too. But I thought maybe you might know more than I do.
You got to quit buying those 99-cent Q-tips and go to the $1.09 ones. You know, spend a little extra money. You know, you get what you pay for, Mike.
I can't do that. I'm like my friend Commissioner George Gulish. You know, we're part Jewish. We got to save every penny and every
I thought he was
we
Greek.
Can. Jewish Greek. Or Greek Jewish, whatever you want to call it.
Jewish Greek. Greek Jew, huh? This action from the Richland Park Gym, where we'll be next Friday night, May the 8th. Midget wrestling in Portland, Tennessee. That's going to be exciting. And as I mentioned earlier, we're not talking about Chris Kane and Dyron Flynn when we speak of midgets. We're talking real midgets.
All right, we're going to see real midgets. That's great. First time in the wrestling history of Portland, Tennessee, midgets at the Richland Park Gym, and kids of all ages, come on down.
Don't forget, we're going to be at the NWA studios tonight for television tapings. Action starts at 8 p.m. sharp. Don't you dare miss it. NWA Main Event TV tapings tonight at the NWA studios, 413 Veritas Street in Nashville, Tennessee.
And you saw Lani Ki Aloha doing the little Hawaiian war dance. Every time he thinks he gets an advantage over his opponent, Jason, you'll see that little dance he does.
I hear you have a pretty cool war dance that you do.
I sure do. Just ask him in the dressing room, and they'll tell you.
Lani Ki Aloha picks Williams up, slams him now for a second time. Or was that the third?
I believe it was the second time, and there he goes into the war dance again, Jason.
Lani Ki Aloha thus far in complete control of the Portland's Prince, Shane Williams.
It's just been back and forth, and neither man in this match again has the advantage. I think, I don't know who he's fussing with over there. You better pay attention to what he's doing in the ring.
These two circle the ring one more time, and Lani Ki Aloha, collar and elbow tie up, boot to the midsection from Ki Aloha, grabs the side headlock on Shane Williams. Lani going to try a little wrestling technique here.
He's putting that pressure on Shane Williams in that headlock. Shane tried to back him in the ropes and throw him off, Irish whip, but it didn't work, Jason. He still got the headlock. Applying the pressure to that headlock, and you can tell Shane Williams is trying his best to relieve that pressure and break that pressure.
And now Williams backs him up to the rope, but you see Ki Aloha once more grabs onto that side headlock, squeezes a little bit tighter, and that's enough to keep the hold intact.
He's sure applying that pressure. You can tell that Shane Williams holding on. He's not going to be able to get out of that very easily. Backing it. I think he's going to try it. No, I thought he was going to back him in the ropes there for a minute, but he didn't. Still
that's why you're paid
on.
to call the action and not predict it.
Thank you, Jason. And by the way, that was a foot to the stomach, not a boot.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Side headlock from Lani Ki Aloha, and you can see the effects that it's doing onto Shane Williams. Shane now down to one knee. Lani could very well be squeezing all of the pressure, could be cutting off the flow of blood to the brain of Shane Williams.
He's had this headlock for the past several minutes and putting that pressure on, and it seems to be very effective. Shane Williams, like you said, he was down to one knee. He's slowly getting up again. Those forearms to the back, trying to break the pressure on that side headlock.
Does exactly that, but Ki Aloha nails him with a shoulder tackle. Crisscross now. Williams up with a leapfrog, catches, body slam now to Lani Ki Aloha, followed by a second. Boy, they say that paybacks are, well, you know what they say. And a third body slam now by Shane Williams.
Shane Williams is on fire. Lani rolling out of that ring on the floor is trying to break the momentum of Shane Williams. I believe he's in pain, Jason. Those three body slams, I believe, worked on that back.
Well, thank you, Captain Obvious.
Yes, it's very obvious. But, you know, sometimes we have to point it out. That's our job, you know.
A job usually entitles a paycheck.
You do get paid. Of course, Paul Adams says you don't, so I don't guess it matters. And they threw you under the bus, he said.
Ki Aloha now arguing with the fans here in Portland, Tennessee at the Richland Park Gym. Not a smart move if you're Lani Ki Aloha. Shane Williams just stalking, waiting patiently for his opponent to return to the ring.
Lani's trying to beg Shane Williams off, going back into the turnbuckles. And Shane says, come on out here. I'm not going to bother you in turnbuckles, but I will whip your butt when you get in the middle of the ring.
You heard that all the way from over here.
I sure did. That was 2 weeks ago in Portland. I heard it back over here just now.
And now Lani Ki Aloha once more with that war dance.
I believe that back's bothering a little bit, though, Jason. Another foot to the stomach.
Followed by a headbutt, but Shane Williams blocks the headbutt attempt in the corner. Blocks it for a second time, and Lani goes crashing in, but I don't think it hurt him.
He's shaking it off. Shut off again. I believe that he's got a pretty hard head. Oh, my goodness. Now he does it on his own. He's showing Shane Williams that's not going to be effective.
Lani Ki Aloha has snapped, and Shane Williams now. Lani thought he had boots on and tried to stomp the feet of Shane Williams, but Williams returned it, and, well, Lani doesn't have boots on.
He certainly doesn't. That's the reason he puts the foot to the midsection, you know, Jason? Lani trying to get up, but he's taking his time. I believe that stomp to his toes, you know, did a little damage.
You're really trying to tick me off, aren't you?
No, sir. Not at all. I'm just being my sweet, natural self.